Hey class, how's it going? It's Ruth here, Professor Morrow. It's Wednesday. I think I told you I was going to send you or post this video yesterday. I'm just getting to it today. Sorry about that. So I wanted to make a short little video for you for a lecture you can listen to or watch on your own time, which I would have done yesterday in class, but I just thought this would have been a little bit better, and talk about what is yoga. So this is something we're really going to define this semester. And I'll just share with you kind of some notes I've gathered in my own experience of teaching yoga for the past almost 10 years. So yoga, the word means connection, union, or samadhi. Samadhi is the eighth branch of the eight limbs of yoga, which means kind of bliss, like the final destination, kind of the goal, enlightenment. And the noun yoga derives from the verbal root to yuj, which means to join. The Yoga Sutras, which is an ancient text in yoga, and in your book, The Heart of Yoga, there's a whole translation about the heart of yoga. There's a whole Yoga Sutra translation. And the second sutra in the first chapter, so it's 1.2, says this. It says, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is the quieting of the mind, the stilling of the fluctuation of the thoughts. So union is taming of mental activities. Yoga is also, like I said, samadhi, a deep state of meditation where the illusion of an independent self becomes transparent or absent. And this view, this is kind of funny, can lead to a huge loss of suffering, a blissful and equanimous state. And that's more likely to energy if one has properly emerged. That's more likely to emerge if one has properly disciplined themselves to live ethically, master the habits of well-being, posture, breathing, mindfulness of sensation, one point of focus, and meditation. So that's a little synopsis of the 8 limbs of yoga. Other definitions are yoga is getting comfortable being uncomfortable, skillful participation and engagement, inquiry and truth, seeing life clearly beyond the fears, fantasies, and distortions. Our yoga doesn't exist in a vacuum. So it's not just the 2 days a week we meet and practice, but to really live this practice the same you might in a kind of religion or philosophy way of life is to let it be in all of your relationships and all the ways you do life. Another teacher named Bernie Clark says yoga is not so much what we practice as how we practice. Yoga is about growing in awareness. So learning all about ourselves, especially at this time when you're in college. You know, it's a time of exploration, learning about what your life is like, what you're interested in, and getting to know yourself and explore. So yoga is all about that inner journey, that self-exploration. Another definition is yoga is a collection of techniques that can help us feel more calm, see reality with more accuracy, foster healthier relationships, and work towards realizing our highest potential. Yoga is the tuning the frequency of my witness or your witness, our witness, of noticing that that's all I'm going to do. So your whole job when you come to class, when you come to practice, is I'm just going to tune the frequency of my witness to notice that what I'm doing, and that starts to come from within. So naturally, yoga is the union of body, mind, and spirit to keep you on the path of your authentic self, your true self. In yoga, we say Sat Nam, which means true names, true self. And again, yoga is inherently a process of self-inquiry, not memorization, right? So, and as a yoga teacher, what yoga teachers do is tend to people's nervous system. So that's it. That's yoga. And tomorrow in class, we're going to talk a little bit more about the history and the lineage and what it's like yoga in our country now, as opposed to maybe the ancient Indians, like what it was like when it first came into being. So that is your little short talk about yoga, the definition of yoga in this modern context. And I hope this is a really good jumping off start, a good beginning for where we'll go this semester. Thank you.